Hi, welcome to a very different Chili Chunn where we're going to take a beautiful Scotch bonnet, a chocolate one from our garden, and we're going to take that licorice flavor and pair it with some fruit, some other chilies, and some habanero-infused honey to make a delicious little bomb that will go off in your mouth. That seems like a good idea. Right, so let's set about our business. Making our little bomb. I'm gonna just give these guys a quick little rinse. They're from the garden, so I just want to get any stray bits off of there. There we go. Just pat them dry. And so really all we're gonna do is cram all of these things into a beautiful chocolate Scotch bonnet. Just gonna open it up so we can check it out on the inside. Oh my goodness. There we go. Let's have a look at that. There's a beautiful chocolate Scotch bonnet. Visible oil. Big rocking chunk of placenta in there. Potent aroma. Yep. And so really we're going to just kind of get, maybe not all of everything, but we want to have a nice little variety of flavors inside of our stuffed bonnet. And so I'm going to go with a Cheiro Roxa, which is a pretty little pepper, similar to a pekin, which has notes of sangria, I think. I don't know how much is going to fit in here with all this placenta, actually. This is more than I thought. Yeah, we'll go at half, because I'm not going to be able to fit it all. And then this is a billy goat chili, which is also sweet and fruity, but kind of musky. Those fit in there pretty good. And then the strawberry, just a bit, enough to give it a little bit of flavor. We'll tuck that in the cheek there. And then the blueberry, we'll do the same. Tuck a little bit of blueberry in here. Oh no, get in there. Cheiro Roxa. Now we can fit the other half. There. So we have, you can see them trying to escape their terrible fate. So what we have, again, is a chocolate Scotch bonnet stuffed with a billy goat chili, a Cheiro Roxa pepper, half a blueberry, and a chunk of strawberry. And then to finish it off, I have some really good habanero honey. Just gonna set this guy down. And I thought they'd give it a little bit of sweetness to go with our pain. So I'm just gonna wipe the habanero honey. There we go. So I'll just put a nice little gob of honey there on top. And so yeah, I've tried to pick, that's fine. I've tried to pick flavors that I think will go well together. I think blueberry and strawberry both have a muskiness to them that'll pair with the billy goat. The fruitiness of the Cheiro Roxa should help put the licorice in context, and the floral of the honey should go with that. And so, as nervous as I am about putting this in my mouth, because this is a little psychotic if I'm being honest, just sitting here holding it, I feel a little crazy. But this should taste good. And I think if chili enlightenment is what we're looking for, the existence of this is a sign that we're getting close. So, cheers, YouTube. I'm sorry, I'm not being a good host. A lot of food. Right. So, well, first and foremost, let's get out of the way. This is really hot. And I have a limited amount of speaking, I think, in my future, so I'm going to try to tell you now. That was an incredible... Oh, that was an incredible kaleidoscope of flavor. Oh, please, for the love of God, tell me I remember to start my camera. Yes. An amazing kaleidoscope of flavor. fruits and the berries coming and going. The licorice undertone, a little bit of tendency to give you a sense of what you're getting into. Incredible flavor. The berries, the honey, the flowers, and then the habanero is definitely there in flavor. You can taste the papaya, the mango, but the flowers, the honey, and the floral of the pod go together so well. And there's so many types of burn happening to me right now. It's so hard to explain. It's just resounding. The Cheiro Roxa builds, the bonnet builds. The billy goat really isn't that hot, but it is an upfront kind of burn. And the habanero is very much an upfront kind of burn. And so the two milder burns are up front, and they provide a bunch of flavor, and it kind of gives way to a tidal wave of amazing, pungent, fruity aroma, followed by an even bigger tidal wave of massive, massive burn. This is very, very hot. But I feel like I've looked into like a dark place, a mad, crazy kind of chili head place, an evil place where these terrifying ideas come from. And I like it. But sitting right here, I do feel a little crazy. Enlightenment and insanity aren't that far apart from each other, so maybe that means I'm getting close. But, wow. What a psychotic flavor. Dude, I'm not saying you need to go do that exactly, because that's a really weird thing to tell somebody to do, if I'm being honest. Oh, take a bird. Oh, God, whoa. God, it tastes so amazing. I feel like I was just like staring at the sun. Just all these flavors and colors, you know. It's such a beautiful, crazy, crazy experience to eat that. Wow. And the heat's building up quite a bit. It's the Chocolate Scotch Bonnet is the last one out of the bar at night in the burn department of these guys. And the Cheiro Roxa, actually, for as small as it is, it builds up a lot. And it's slow. And the Chocolate Scotch Bonnet is also slow. And so I'm just getting this continuous, and actually the aroma now is starting to fade from like a flowery, fruity mix into like a black peppery, toasty, spiced aroma. And I think the pepper notes are from the Cheiro Roxa, because it does that at the end, and then that paired with the bonnet. Oh man, what an awesome experience that was. That was super fun, really. Yeah. If you're crazy, you should try it. It's hot, but this is more crazy just because of the varying flavors that you get. This is the first time I've really thought about pairing chili peppers with each other. I'm going to have to continue down that path, I think. But I will recommend, if you have them available, the pairing and flavor of the chili peppers, the Chocolate Scotch Bonnet, the billy goat, and the Cheiro Roxa, they really create an interesting flavor together. And an interesting bird. Oh, excuse me. So on that note, click subscribe if you're into increasingly esoteric ventures into the quest for chili enlightenment. I have a feeling it's only going to get weirder from here. So yeah, click like, click subscribe, click the bell. You'll be notified every time I have an out-of-body experience. And I look forward to, buddying up with you all pepper season long on Chili Chunn.